Yo, 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 what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem back once again talking this boxing shit. And this video right here is my personal post-fight thoughts to the recent fight this weekend between my man Errol, the motherfucking truth, Spence Jr., and my man Lamont Peterson. It was a great fight, man. Great fight. It was a one-sided domination, though. All Spence. The whole fight was all Spence, man. He set the tone in the first round with his jab, and basically that was the story of the fight. He used his jab to control Lamont, and he countered Lamont effectively. He really prevented Lamont from, which I was really impressed by, he really prevented Lamont from getting on the inside and working that body, because it seemed to me like after the first round, like once we got halfway into maybe the second round, it seemed like Lamont realized that he couldn't get past that jab. And so when he couldn't get past that jab, he was like, okay, just trying to find any way to get on the inside. As soon as he would try it, like he would duck, you know what I mean, kind of swerve, slither his way in without jabbing, which is I mean, I'm not a boxing trainer or nothing like that, but personally, I don't recommend it. If you're trying to get on the inside, you have to jab. Even if it's a decoy, your opponent has to see something coming at him. You know what I'm saying? I understand why he didn't do it in this instance, though, because when he tried to jab in the first round, even into the second round, Spence was countering that shit. It's like he saw the jab coming and countered right over it. Or he'd counter right, you know what I mean, hit catch him with a hook. And Lamont jab I don't know if it was too slow. Maybe the timing of it was off. Spence had that shit clocked, though. So no matter when he tried to throw it a little slower, a little faster, none of that shit, Spence wasn't fooled by it. And he'd snap right into it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I got to give Spence hella kudos for that, man. Because Lamont he's a game. Not only is he a game fighter with a hell of a chin, and you know what I mean, just a straight up warrior, but this is a guy with high boxing IQ. You know what I mean? This is not some novice on some David Lemieux shit. Just, you know what I mean, just kind of like doing what he can to land a big shot on you. You know, no. Lamont is very technically sound, and on the inside, man, he's one of the best, man. And I think Spence knew that, man, and that was their game plan the whole time, was to keep him on the edge of a jab and keep turning him, because that's all I kept seeing. Lamont eating the jab left hand, then the turn, then the jab left hand, turn. Lamont trying to get on the inside, catch a jab. Errol looked like he getting close to the ropes of the corner, he turned right out of it, do it all over again. Same thing over and over and over. And it's just, this showed me a lot from E. Spence, man. Like I said before with the Kell Brook fight, the man is learning and progressing with every fight, man. This is his 10th stoppage in a row, and I did not expect him to stop Lamont Peterson. No way in hell did I expect that. You know what I mean? Did I think that Errol Spence had the tools to do it? Of course. You know what I mean? If anybody had the tools to do it, it was Spence. But did I expect him to stop Lamont like he did? No, I did not. Did I expect him to dominate Lamont and basically issue out a one-sided ass with him like he did? No, I did not, man. No, I did not. But I can't explain how impressed I am with Errol Spence Jr., man. I think right now nobody can stop him at 147, man. Now, you know I'm a heavy Terrence Bud Crawford fan, but even Bud is going to have some hellified problems with Errol Spence Jr. If they were to fight tomorrow, I do not think that Terrence Crawford would beat Errol Spence. I just gotta see some more, man. I gotta see my man Bud at 147. I gotta see what he do with Jeff Horn. You know what I'm saying? If he able to get past Jeff Horn, then this may be, you know, I might change my mind depending on how he do it, the fashion in which he does it. But right now, it's all Errol Spence, man. I don't see anyone at 147 that could possibly even give him any kind of problems. You know what I mean? Previous to this, I thought that my man Showtime Sean Porter had the style to go ahead and do what he needed to do to Errol Spence. But if Lamont Peterson couldn't get on the inside with Errol Spence, I don't believe Sean Porter can either. You know what I mean? And the fact that Sean Porter sometimes when he gets on the inside, he got a tendency to smother his work, man. I don't know, man. I think it's a smart move for Sean Porter to avoid the Spence fight until he get a championship belt or something like that on the line. You know what I mean? As far as his own belt, and I do also I'm gonna address this in another video, but I'm not mad at Kenny Porter and I'm not mad at Shawn Porter for not fighting Errol Spence. They the only team I give a pass to at 147 right now. They the only ones. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, they should be fighting Errol Spence. But I got my reasons personally, but I don't think Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter, they get a pass for not fighting Errol Spence right now. You know what I mean? Now, later on this year, beginning of next year, definitely no passes. You know what I mean? But shit should have been worked itself out by then, you know, with everybody fighting each other and basically a round robin. We'll see how it go. But like I said, man, just it was a hell of a fight, man. I also want to comment on Barry Hunter, the stoppage. I just want to send a huge salute to Barry Hunter and all trainers who move like him, man. He one of my favorites, man. Him, Virgil Hunter, who else? Floyd Sr., of course. Just all these trainers, not only do they got knowledge, but they give a fuck about their fighter, and you can tell. You know what I mean? Barry Hunter especially. You know what I mean? He said Lamont Peterson his son. You know what I mean? I just got so much respect for that. The way that he stopped the fight, he knew his son was gonna lose this fight, and that's not. He knew that Errol Spence had too much for Lamont that night, and that it was best to pull him out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? I respect their relationship. I love it. I want to salute Lamont Peterson. He took this fight and he relinquished his belt to take it. Because he was the WBA champion. He let the belt go so he could take this fight. I got the utmost respect for Lamont. So whoever he fight next, I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? He getting my dollar no matter what. Any fight Lamont got until the end of his career, I'm watching it, man. He got my full support. Barry Hunter too. Any fighter I see Barry Hunter in the corner, I'm checking for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm checking for him heavy. Because, I mean, I just really think guys like Barry Hunter and Virgil Hunter and all those guys, they really get overlooked. And these are the guys that make the sport go round. You know what I'm saying? These are the guys that have the actual boxing knowledge to teach these guys. But not only just the boxing knowledge, they also cultivate in these dudes the dog. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to let you slack off. They ain't going to let you fuck around. You know what I'm saying? They going to cultivate that dog in you while simultaneously helping you learn how to be a man. And that's really what this shit is all about at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Of course, world titles is nice. Of course, money is nice. But this shit is really about being a man. At the end of the day, anything that you do in life is really about you being a man. And these are the dudes that help shape these men. So I want to commend them and I want to salute them. And I want to make sure that niggas know that these dudes are very important and they're integral part to the sport that we love. So shout out to Barry Hunter, shout out to Virgil Hunter, shout out to Jack Mosley, shout out to Floyd Sr., shout out to I'm forgetting so many, man. It's just so many fathers, Kenny Porter. Shout out to everybody that's doing what they supposed to do and helping these young men become men. You know what I'm saying? It's some G shit. Andre Ward, another nigga. You know what I mean? He not even a trainer or nothing like that, but he give niggas advice and, you know what I mean, put them on the right path if they willing to take the advice, you know what I mean? If they really receptive to it, he willing to, you know, dish and let niggas know what's up, you know what I mean? That's some G shit, because it was other champions in his position that wasn't really about that action like that, you know what I mean? On top of just being good men. You know, so I just got a lot of respect for Andre Ward, got a lot of respect for all those trainers that I mentioned, got a lot of respect basically for all trainers really, but the ones who really putting it in, really know what they talking about and help these guys become men, I commend y'all especially, you know what I mean? So, shout out Derek James too, the current trainer of the year. Shout out Derek James, man. I doubted you. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I doubted you. I did not think Charlo was going to beat Lubin. Well, actually, I did think. No, I didn't. I had Lubin winning that fight. That was my official pick by UD. And I also didn't expect Spence to beat Kell Brook, and both of them shits happened, and they both surprised me in the fashion in which they happened, and I can't do nothing but salute my man Derek James, especially with the Kell Brook game plan. The shit that he said was going to happen, man. I just got to really salute him, man. He's an up-and-coming star in this game, too. So Don't forget, man, if you fuck with me, make sure you stop by my official site, hustlegameboss.com. Check out my all-new album, It's My Turn, The Throne Ascension LP. It's a motherfucking classic. If you don't fuck with, you know what I mean, going to people's sites, you don't trust it for whatever reason, which is ridiculous, but whatever. If you do, go to Pandora. Check it out. You can check it out there. You can check it out on Apple Music, also iTunes, also Amazon Music, also Pandora, also Tidal. You know what I mean? Basically, literally everywhere you can find music, you can find me. You know what I mean? Just search The Supreme General and I will appear. But alright, y'all. Shit, those are my thoughts when it comes to this fight, man. It was a great fight. I see nothing but the sky's the limit for my man Errol Spence Jr. and nothing but good things for my man Lamont Peterson. Say he might go to 154. That might be a good look for him. I mean, I don't know. He looked damn good at 147 though. It's just Spence is Spence, you know. So it is what it is. I'll be back with another one. Holla at me. 100.